Yo, welcome back everyone. Today I'm starting a new segment. I'm just going to call it News Roundup for now, but we're just going to go over some news from the past week, but let's just get right into it. Just revealed today, we have Overwatch Classic coming. This has been teased for about a week and the trailer finally got released today. So Overwatch Classic is going to be a limited time mode that will run from November 12th, and I believe it will last for 3 weeks. This is going to be 6v6 like classic Overwatch with the original 21 character roster. And it's all going to be their original abilities, all before the reworks and changes made. So we'll see abilities like Mercy's 5-man res and McCree's stun grenade. And yeah, it should be interesting to see. There will also be no role limits in terms of having to be 1 tank, 2 support, 2 DPS. It'll be free for all like the classic. So you could have 6 tanks if you want. You got 5 supports, 1 DPS, whatever it looks like. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I'm sure a lot of people will get back into it to play it. I think a lot of people are going to have fun with it, but also realize it's probably a good thing that they moved on from some of the changes. But yeah, you could jump into that tomorrow, and I'm just super curious to see what everyone thinks about it. So we already know what Fortnite Chapter 6 is going to be called, and it will be called Legacy. Don't have much else at this time, but we will learn more on November 15th, it looks like. And while we're talking about Fortnite, there has been an official Marvel Rivals x Fortnite collab announcement that will be coming soon, so I'll keep you up to date on all the details coming around that. Stellar Blade is going to be getting a Nier Automata crossover on November 20th, where you could see multiple new styles on Eve, along with some other things such as a photo mode update. I think this is a collab that a lot of people are excited for, especially those Nier fans. Spyro is coming to Game Pass. Remade from the ground up, the Spyro Reignited trilogy, featuring all 3 of the games that started it all, Spyro the Dragon, Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, and Spyro Year of the Dragon, will all be coming to Game Pass in the near future. Oh, actually, it releases tomorrow on November 12th, so very near future. By the time this video goes up, it might already be out. Getting into some cross-media news, Arcane Season 2 released this past weekend on Saturday. Part 1 is just released, which is the first 3 episodes, and we will be seeing 6 more episodes coming out, another 3 next Saturday, and the last 3 the following Saturday, to wrap up the series as a whole. Going off of the momentum of the show releasing, we also got a Jinx gameplay trailer from 2XKO, which is the League of Legends fighter game that is in the works right now. So something similar to your Street Fighter or Tekken, which is pretty cool to see. Getting into some console news now, the PS5 Pro has released, and people are feeling whatever about it. There's not too much of an upgrade from the PS5. There are some hardware changes and upgrades there, but not as big as a jump that we saw from the PS4 to the PS4 Pro, which then upgraded it to 4K and sold extremely well for Sony. We are actually already seeing PS5 scalpers losing money on trying to resell PS5 Pros, so that's honestly really funny to see. Let me know if you're going to be upgrading to a PS5 Pro. I assume most of you are probably not, but curious to know your thoughts down below. So moving away from Sony and getting into kind of the Nintendo territory, I've been seeing the Analog 3D being talked about on X, which for those who don't know, Analog 3D is a reimagining of the N64 in 4K resolution, but is also 100% compatible with all N64 games. This is region-free, Bluetooth supported, dual band Wi-Fi, as well as the 4 original style controller ports. This thing is available for pre-order now and is intended to ship around Q1 of 2025, so that's coming up pretty soon in a few months. And to wrap it up, we'll go over some games coming out this next week. We have Farming Simulator 2025, which is going to be coming out tomorrow, November 12th, which is just your classic simulator games. Farming Simulator has been around for a while, so I'm sure most of you know what to expect there. Songs of Silence leaves early access and releases on November 13th. Coming from Chimera Entertainment, Songs of Silence is a strategy game in a fantasy world threatened by the all-devouring silence. The game features a mix of turn-based kingdom management, auto-battler, and hero development, contrasted with intense real-time battles. LEGO Horizon Adventure is coming out on November 14th, which is from Sony and Guerrilla Entertainment, the makers of Horizon Zero Dawn. This is a playful and lighthearted story inspired by the events of the critically acclaimed Horizon Zero Dawn, and seems like it'll be fun for all ages. Lastly, we have Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, which will be released on November 14th. Longtime fans and newcomers will be invited to experience this HD 2D version of Dragon Quest III that provides a unique three-dimensional feel by adding 3D effects and pixel-based backgrounds. So it should be fun for longtime fans and maybe give those new fans a boost to jump into a classic. That pretty much wraps it up for this news installment. I'm trying to think of a fun name for this kind of segment, but we'll see. We'll see how it's received and how it goes, and I'll get better at bringing the news to you guys. But let me know your thoughts down below. I super appreciate you watching, and have a great week. Talk to you guys later.